All right, everyone, get ready because today we're going deep, really deep into the world of personalized AI for businesses. And this is not just your typical AI, like suggesting what you should buy next on Amazon. This is a whole other level, and we've got some fascinating material for this deep dive. Originally, it was in Hebrew, and it's all about a company called Dr. AI. They're doing some seriously cool stuff in this space.
Yeah, Dr. AI is really changing the game with AI. What I think is really interesting is how they're moving away from that, generic one-size-fits-all AI approach.
Yeah.
They're laser focused on building custom AI systems for each business.
So it's kind of like, getting a suit tailored just for you versus grabbing one off the rack.
Yeah.
It just fits better, right? It just works the way it's supposed to. But why are we even seeing this shift to personalized AI? I mean, our source materials seem to say it's becoming like essential for businesses to stay competitive.
Yeah, that's spot on. In today's world, everything's so competitive, right? Customer expectations are through the roof, so businesses need every edge they can get. The generic AI solutions, sure, they can help a bit, but they don't always solve those specific problems each business has.
So it's not just about like automating stuff. It's about these AI systems actually integrating with how a business does things and changing as the business changes.
Exactly. I mean, Dr. AI even calls its AI systems learning and evolving partners for businesses.
Hmm.
It's not just about doing what they're programmed to do. They actually learn from like every single interaction. So they're getting smarter over time.
That's wild. So are we talking about AI that can predict what a company needs before they even realize it?
Yeah, that's one of the big things Dr. AI talks about. They say their personalized AI can look at data, find patterns, and make predictions. This helps businesses stay ahead of the curve. Imagine an AI that can tell you which products are going to be super popular next season or figure out which customers are about to jump ship before it even happens.
That would be incredible. Like for any business, it would be like having a crystal ball, right? But I'm also wondering how this personalized AI thing affects the customer experience. Does it actually make customers happier and more likely to stick around?
That's what Dr. AI says. And they've got some pretty interesting case studies to prove it. They talk about 3 examples in their material that show how personalized AI is being used in different industries,
Hmm.
and it's producing real results.
Okay, so let's dig into these case studies. I really want to see how this all works in the real world, not just in theory. What's the first example?
All right, so the first one is about this e-commerce store.
Yeah.
They were having a tough time keeping up with all the customer questions and stuff. They were getting bombarded with messages from everywhere, their website, WhatsApp, email, you name it. Their customer service team was totally swamped.
Yeah, that sounds rough. I mean, today everyone expects answers like right away. If they don't get them, they'll just go somewhere else. So how did Dr. AI help them out?
They set up this smart chatbot, but it wasn't just any chatbot. This one was designed specifically for that e-commerce store's needs. They
Hmm.
trained it on the company's product catalog, their FAQs, and even past customer interactions.
Oh, so it was personalized, like a human customer service agent, but available 24/7? Did it actually work, though?
The results were seriously impressive. Response times got 55% faster, so customers were getting the help they needed way quicker. That made the customers happier, and it also gave the human customer service team more time to deal with the more complicated stuff.
Yeah, everyone wins there. But I bet it did more than just speed up response times.
Yeah, you got it. Because the chatbot was personalized, it actually helped the store make more sales. You could figure out what customers liked and then recommend products just for them. That led to a 42% jump in sales.
That's awesome. So it's not just answering questions, it's like having a virtual salesperson who never sleeps.
It really shows the power of personalization.
Yeah.
But let's move on to the second case study. This one's about a company that sells fitness equipment. Their challenge was different. They wanted to get more people buying from them again, repeat customers. Their idea was to recommend stuff to their existing customers that fit them perfectly. The problem was it's really hard to keep track of every customer's purchases and what they like to do for workouts.
Yeah, if you had to do that manually, it would take forever. You'd need a whole team just for that. What did Dr. AI do for them?
They built this AI recommendation engine. It wasn't just picking random products. It was designed to look at each customer's history, like what they bought before, what kind of workouts they do, even data from fitness trackers and apps.
So it's getting a complete picture of the customer, like understanding their whole fitness journey. That's really smart. But did it actually get them more repeat
Oh
customers?
yeah, big time. In just 3 months, they saw a 20% increase in repeat sales.
Wow, that's a huge jump. I'm guessing it also made customers more engaged with the company too, right?
You're right. They found that customers were way more likely to open emails, click links, and just interact with the brand in general.
Right.
Because the recommendations were so relevant to them, they felt like the company really got them.
Yeah, it makes sense. People pay attention to things that feel personalized. It's like the difference between getting a spam email and a handwritten note. So personalized AI can actually help build relationships with customers, not just boost sales.
Absolutely. It shows how AI can be used to make business more human, focused on each person.
Okay, I got to hear about this third case study. What industry is it about?
This one is about a consulting firm, and they were drowning in admin work.
Oh man, I feel that. All that scheduling, sending reminders, keeping track of clients, it takes so much time. I bet those consultants would rather be spending that time actually helping their clients. What did Dr. AI do to save the day?
They created this AI smart assistant that worked directly within the firm's CRM system.
CRM, what's that stand for again?
CRM stands for Customer Relationship Management. It's basically software that helps businesses keep track of all their interactions with customers. Things like contact info, sales, support requests, all that stuff.
Oh, right, right.
So by connecting the AI assistant to the CRM, it could access all that data and use it to provide really personalized help.
Gotcha. So the AI isn't just working in isolation, it's plugged into the company's systems and processes.
Exactly.
So back to this AI assistant. It could schedule appointments, send reminders, even follow up with clients after meetings. It was like a super efficient virtual assistant that never needed a break. How much of a difference did it make for the consulting firm?
It was a game changer. They figured they saved something like 50% of their admin time thanks to the AI.
That's incredible. Think of what you could do with 50% more time in your day, but it probably did more than just save time, right?
You know it. They actually saw their client retention go up too.
That makes sense. If you're getting reminders, follow-ups, and a smooth experience overall, you're more likely to stick with a company.
It's all about building those relationships and making clients feel valued.
These case studies are really eye-opening. They show how personalized AI is doing real things for businesses in all sorts of industries. But let's take a step back for a second. What are some of the bigger lessons we can learn from these examples?
Well, one thing that stands out is that personalized AI can create unique customer experiences that make people more loyal.
Yeah, that's definitely a common thread here. It's not just about making a sale, it's about connecting with people.
Another thing is that personalized AI can make internal processes way more efficient, which saves businesses time and money.
Like we saw with the consulting firm, automating those boring tasks can free up a lot of resources.
And finally, personalized AI can help businesses grow more easily. As the business gets bigger, its AI systems can adapt and keep providing the support it needs.
So it's not a one-time fix, it's like a partner that grows along with the business.
Exactly. It's like having an AI teammate that's always learning and changing as the business changes. These case studies show the immediate impact, but the possibilities of personalized AI go way beyond these examples.
Yeah, it feels like we're just at the beginning of this whole thing. It's exciting and kind of crazy to think about where it could go.
Totally agree. What I find really interesting is that Dr. AI seems to be pushing for a more human-centered approach to AI. Even though they're doing some really advanced stuff with this technology, it's not just about algorithms and data. It's about using AI to help people and create meaningful experiences.
Yeah, that definitely comes through in their message. They're not just selling AI, they're selling a vision of the future where AI and humans work together. But I have a question. You mentioned Dr. AI's smart assistant being integrated with the consulting firm's CRM. Can you explain what a CRM is for those of us who don't know? And why is that integration such a big deal?
Sure. CRM stands for Customer Relationship Management. It's basically a system that helps businesses keep track of their interactions with customers, like their contact info, what they've bought, any support requests they've made, all that.
Ah, okay, so it's like a big database of customer information.
Yeah, exactly. And by connecting the AI assistant to the CRM, it could access all that information and use it to provide really personalized help.
So the AI isn't just working in a vacuum, it's plugged into the company's systems and processes.
Exactly. And this highlights a really important point about personalized AI. It's not just about the technology itself, it's about how it's used and how it fits into a business's existing way of doing things.
So it's like a tailor making a suit, right? It's not just about the fabric, it's about the measurements, the details, and understanding what the customer wants.
That's a great analogy.
Sure.
And it brings us back to what Dr. AI is all about, customization. They're not selling pre-made AI solutions. They're working closely with each business to understand their specific challenges. And then they create AI systems that are tailored to those needs.
That's amazing. But how do they actually create these custom AI solutions? Is there like a secret formula?
Well, they don't share all their secrets in this document. But based on what we know, it probably involves a mix of data analysis, machine learning, and a lot of collaboration with the client. They probably start by gathering tons of data about the business, its customers, its industry, and its goals.
So it's like feeding the AI a huge amount of information, kind of like training a chef by letting them experiment with all sorts of ingredients and techniques.
Exactly. But data alone isn't enough. You have to be able to make sense of that data and turn it into something useful.
So that's where machine learning comes in.
Right. Machine learning is a type of AI that lets computers learn from data without being specifically programmed how to do it. Dr. AI probably uses different machine learning algorithms to analyze the data, find patterns, and make predictions.
So you're basically teaching the AI to think for itself, to come to its own conclusions based on the information it's given.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. But it's important to remember that human expertise is still crucial throughout this whole process.
So it's not just about letting the AI run wild.
Nope. Data scientists and AI engineers are super important in designing, training, and deploying these personalized AI systems. They work closely with the client to understand their needs, translate those needs into technical stuff, and make sure the AI is doing what it's supposed to do.
So it's a real team effort, a collaboration between human intelligence and artificial intelligence.
Exactly.
This is all really fascinating. But I have another question. We've been talking about all the good things about personalized AI, but are there any downsides or risks?
That's a great question, and it's something we should definitely think about. Personalized AI has a ton of potential, but it's still pretty new technology, and there are definitely challenges that need to be addressed.
Okay, I'm listening. What kind of challenges?
One big one is data privacy. Personalized AI relies on collecting and analyzing a lot of data about people, like their preferences, their behavior, even personal details. We have to make sure that data is handled responsibly, securely, and ethically.
And that's a valid concern for sure. We've all heard about data breaches and privacy violations.
Right. Another challenge is making sure these AI systems are fair and unbiased. They learn from data. So if that data reflects existing biases or prejudices, the AI might end up making biased decisions.
Like, could an AI system used for hiring accidentally discriminate against certain groups of people?
Exactly. If the data it's trained on reflects past discrimination, that could happen.
That's a serious issue.
It is. We have to be very careful about the data we use to train these systems.
And what about the impact on jobs? A lot of people worry that AI will take away jobs.
That's another valid concern. As AI systems get more advanced, they'll be able to automate more tasks that humans currently do.
Yeah.
This could lead to job losses in certain areas, especially jobs that involve a lot of repetitive tasks.
It's definitely something we need to think about. How do we prepare for these changes in the job market and make sure people have the skills they need for the future?
It's a big question, but it's not about replacing humans with machines. It's about figuring out how humans and AI can work together effectively.
So it's about using the strengths of both to create a better workplace.
Exactly.
Okay, let's shift gears a bit and talk about the future. Where do you see personalized AI going in the next 5 to 10 years? What are some of the most exciting things on the horizon?
Ooh, that's a fun question. The possibilities are huge. One area I'm really excited about is healthcare. Imagine AI-powered tools that can analyze your medical history, your genes, your lifestyle, and then give you personalized recommendations for your health and treatment plans.
Wow, that would be incredible. It would be like having a whole team of doctors and specialists in your pocket.
Exactly. Another exciting area is education. Personalized AI could totally change how we learn. Imagine platforms that adapt to your learning style, figure out your strengths and weaknesses, and create a learning path just for you.
That would be a game changer for students who struggle in traditional classrooms.
Right. It's like having a personal tutor who's always available.
What other possibilities are you excited about?
I think personalized AI has the potential to change how we interact with everything around us, from how we shop and consume entertainment to how we get around our cities and manage our homes.
It's like having a personal assistant who anticipates your needs and makes life easier.
Exactly.
That's a pretty amazing vision. But let's bring it back to Dr. AI and their focus on personalized AI for businesses. They seem to be saying that this approach isn't just a fad, it's the future. Do you agree with that?
I think they're onto something big. In a world where everything is digital and data is everywhere, personalization is no longer a nice to have. It's essential. Customers expect businesses to understand them, know what they want, and provide experiences tailored to them.
So it's like we're moving from mass production to mass personalization, where every product, service, and interaction is unique. That's a powerful idea. But is it actually realistic? Can businesses really deliver on this promise of personalization at such a large scale?
That's the big question, and that's where AI is so important. AI can analyze massive amounts of data, find patterns, and make predictions. It can do things that would take humans forever. So by using AI, businesses can create personalized experiences that are efficient and effective.
So again, it's not about replacing humans with machines. It's about finding that sweet spot where humans and AI work together.
Exactly.
Well, I think we've covered a lot today. We've talked about the power of personalized AI, the good and the bad, and even the philosophical stuff.
It's been a great conversation.
For our listeners, we hope this deep dive has gotten you thinking about the role of personalized AI in your own lives. Whether you're running a business, a techie, or just curious about the future, keep exploring this stuff, keep asking questions.
The future of personalized AI is something we're all building together. It's true. It really is like having a teammate, an AI teammate that's always learning and, adapting to whatever the business needs. These case studies are great examples, but the potential of personalized AI goes way beyond that.
Absolutely. It feels like we're just scratching the surface here. It's exciting, but also kind of mind-blowing to think about where this could all lead.
Yeah, I agree. What's fascinating to me is that Dr. AI is really pushing for a more human-centered approach to AI. Even though they're working with, cutting-edge technology, it's not just about the algorithms and data. It's about using AI to make things better for people and create better experiences.
Yeah, I get that sense from them too. They're not just selling technology, they're selling a vision of the future, a future where AI and humans work together. But I have a question. You mentioned that Dr. AI's Smart Assistant was integrated with the consulting firm's CRM. For those of us who aren't tech experts, can you explain what a CRM is? And why is that integration so important?
Sure. CRM stands for Customer Relationship Management. It's basically a system that businesses use to, manage all their interactions with customers. Things like contact information, sales history, support requests, that kind of stuff.
Oh, okay. So it's like a central hub for all the customer data.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And by connecting the AI assistant to the CRM, it could access all that data and use it to provide really personalized and helpful support.
So the AI isn't just working in isolation, it's actually plugged into the company's systems and processes.
Precisely. And that highlights a really important thing about personalized AI. It's not just about the technology itself, it's about how it's implemented and how it fits into a business's existing workflow.
So it's like going back to that tailor analogy, it's not just about the quality of the fabric, it's about the measurements, the attention to detail. It's about understanding what the customer actually needs and wants.
That's a great analogy. And it brings us back to what Dr. AI emphasizes. Customization. They're not just selling off-the-shelf AI solutions. They're working hand-in-hand with businesses to figure out their unique challenges and create AI systems that are specifically designed for them.
That level of customization is pretty impressive. But it makes me wonder, how do they actually do it? How do they create these tailored AI solutions? Is there some secret formula?
Well, they don't reveal all their secrets in this document.
Yeah.
But based on what we've learned, it probably involves a combination of data analysis, machine learning techniques, and close collaboration with the client. They probably start by collecting a ton of data about the business, its customers, its industry, the whole picture.
So it's like feeding the AI a huge amount of information, kind of like, training a chef by exposing them to all sorts of ingredients and techniques.
Exactly. But just having data isn't enough. You need to know how to interpret that data and turn it into something meaningful.
Right. So that's where machine learning comes in.
Yeah, machine learning is a type of AI that lets computers learn from data without being explicitly programmed. Dr. AI probably uses a bunch of different machine learning algorithms to analyze all that data, find patterns, and make predictions.
So it's like teaching the AI to think for itself, to draw its own conclusions based on the information it's given.
Yeah, that's a good way to think about it. But it's also important to remember that human expertise is still crucial throughout this whole process.
So you're not just letting the AI run wild.
Exactly. Data scientists and AI engineers play a huge role in designing, training, and deploying these personalized AI systems. They work closely with the client to understand their needs, translate those needs into technical specifications, and make sure the AI is actually delivering the results they're looking for.
So it's really a collaborative process, a partnership between human intelligence and artificial intelligence.
Absolutely.
We've been talking about all the benefits of personalized AI, but are there any potential downsides or risks we should be aware of?
That's a great question, and it's something we should definitely consider. While personalized AI has the potential to be incredibly beneficial, It's still a relatively new technology, and there are certain challenges that need to be addressed.
Okay, like what? What kind of challenges?
One big one is data privacy. Personalized AI relies heavily on collecting and analyzing vast amounts of data about individuals, including their preferences, behaviors, and even personal details. It's crucial to ensure that this data is handled responsibly, securely, and ethically.
Yeah, data privacy is a huge concern these days.
Absolutely.
What else? What other challenges are there?
Another challenge is making sure these AI systems are fair and unbiased. Remember, these systems are trained on data, and if that data reflects existing biases or prejudices, the AI might end up making biased decisions.
You mean like an AI system used for hiring might inadvertently discriminate against certain groups of people?
Exactly. If the data it's trained on reflects historical patterns of discrimination, that could definitely happen.
That's a scary thought.
It is. It highlights the importance of being very careful about the data we use to train these systems.
And what about jobs? A lot of people are worried that AI will take away jobs.
That's another valid concern. As AI systems become more sophisticated, they'll be able to automate more and more tasks that are currently done by humans. And this could lead to job displacement in certain sectors, particularly those involving repetitive or rule-based tasks.
So how do we prepare for these potential changes in the job market? How do we make sure people have the skills they need for the future?
That's a big question. But I think the key is to focus on how humans and AI can work together effectively, rather than viewing it as a competition.
So it's about leveraging the strengths of both humans and AI to create a more efficient, productive, and ultimately more human-centric workplace.
Exactly.
Okay, let's shift gears a bit and talk about the future. Where do you see personalized AI going in the next, say, 5 to 10 years?
Ooh, that's a fun question to think about. The possibilities really are endless. One area I'm particularly excited about is healthcare. Imagine AI-powered diagnostic tools that can analyze your entire medical history, your genetic data, your lifestyle factors, and then provide you with highly personalized health recommendations and treatment plans.
Wow, that would be incredible. It'd be like having a whole team of doctors and specialists at your fingertips.
Exactly.
What else? What other exciting possibilities do you see?
Another area with huge potential is education. Personalized AI could revolutionize the way we learn. Imagine adaptive learning platforms that tailor the content and pacing to each student's individual needs and learning styles.
That would be a game changer, especially for students who struggle in traditional classroom settings.
Absolutely. It would be like having a personal tutor who's always available and constantly evolving to meet your needs.
What other possibilities are you excited about?
I think personalized AI has the potential to transform almost every aspect of our lives, from how we shop and consume entertainment to how we navigate our cities and manage our homes.
It's like having a personal assistant who anticipates your every need and helps you navigate the complexities of modern life.
Exactly.
That's a pretty compelling vision. But let's bring it back to Dr. AI and their focus on personalized solutions for businesses. They seem to be suggesting that this approach is not just a nice to have, but becoming essential for businesses to thrive in today's competitive landscape. Do you agree with that?
I think there's a lot of truth to that. In a world where customers are bombarded with choices and have high expectations for personalized experiences, businesses that can tailor their products, services, and interactions to individual needs will have a significant advantage.
So it's not just about keeping up with the competition, it's about setting a new standard for customer engagement and creating experiences that are truly memorable.
Exactly. And that's where personalized AI can play a transformative role. By leveraging the power of data, machine learning, and human expertise, businesses can create a new level of intimacy and connection with their customers, building loyalty and driving growth.
It's like moving from a world of mass production to a world of mass personalization, where every interaction is tailored to the individual.
Exactly.
That's a powerful idea. But I do have one final question. You mentioned earlier that Dr. AI encourages businesses to contact them for a consultation. What advice would you give to a business leader who's listening to this deep dive and intrigued by the possibilities of personalized AI, but not sure where to start?
I'd say the first step is to just start exploring. Don't be afraid to reach out to companies like Dr. AI and have a conversation. Explain your business challenges, your goals, your concerns. A reputable AI provider will take the time to understand your situation and give you honest advice about whether personalized AI is a good fit for you.
So it's about asking questions, gathering information, and not being afraid to experiment.
Exactly. And remember, personalized AI is not a one-size-fits-all solution. It's about finding the right approach for your business, your industry, and your unique set of circumstances.
That's great advice. It's about embracing the power of personalization while being mindful of the potential challenges and ensuring that AI is used ethically and responsibly.
Precisely. It's about shaping the future of AI in a way that benefits humanity as a whole.
It sounds like we're entering this really exciting time where technology is becoming more like personalized and adapts to what we need. But I'm kind of curious about those of us who aren't business owners. How does this whole personalized AI thing affect everyday people?
That's a great question, and I think the impact on individuals is just as big, maybe even bigger. Personalized AI has the potential to change, like everything, how we live, work, learn, even interact with the world around us.
Okay, give me some examples. How could personalized AI change our daily lives?
Well, imagine your smartphone, right? But it's not just a phone, it's a really smart assistant. It knows what you like, anticipates what you need, and helps you navigate all the craziness of daily life.
Wow, that would be amazing. Like having a personal assistant who's always one step ahead.
Exactly. Your AI assistant could manage your schedule, book appointments, make travel arrangements, even filter your emails and curate your news feed. It could recommend restaurants, movies, books, anything you can think of.
It's like having a personal curator for your life, making sure you don't miss out on anything.
Exactly.
But let's go beyond just the practical stuff. How could personalized AI impact our personal growth and development?
I see huge potential there. Imagine AI-powered learning platforms that adapt to your learning style, figure out what you're good at and what you struggle with, and then create a personalized learning plan just for you.
That would be incredible, like having a personal tutor who's always available and knows exactly what you need. But I wonder about the downsides, too. Could we become too reliant on these AI assistants? Would we start losing our own ability to make decisions?
That's a valid concern, for sure. As we embrace these new technologies, we need to find the right balance. We need to make sure we're using AI to empower ourselves, not to become dependent on it.
Right. It's about using AI as a tool to help us make better choices, not letting it make all our choices for us.
Exactly.
Okay, let's talk about the ethical side of things for a minute. We already touched on data privacy, but what other ethical considerations are important when it comes to personalized AI?
One big one is transparency. As AI systems become more complex and integrated into our lives, we need to understand how they work. How are they making decisions? What data are they using?
Yeah, transparency is crucial for building trust and making sure AI is used responsibly.
Absolutely.
What else?
Another important consideration is accountability. If an AI system makes a mistake or causes harm, who's responsible? Is it the people who developed it, the company using it, the person who was using it at the time?
That's a tough one. There are no easy answers there.
It's true. These are complex issues that will require a lot of thought and careful regulation.
So it's not just about the technology itself, it's about the values we build into that technology and the choices we make about how we use it.
Right. It's about making sure AI serves humanity, not the other way around.
That's a really important point. This conversation has been so interesting. We've talked about the practical uses of personalized AI, the pros and cons, the ethical stuff, even the big philosophical questions. It's clear that this technology has the power to change the world in ways we can't even fully imagine yet.
I agree. It's been a fascinating discussion.
So to bring it back to Dr. AI, they seem to be saying that personalized solutions for businesses are the future. Do you think that's true?
I think they're onto something big. In a world where everything is digital and data is king, personalization is essential. Customers expect businesses to know them, understand their needs, and provide experiences that are tailored just for them.
It's like we're moving from a world of mass production to a world of mass personalization,
Yeah.
where everything is unique and customized.
It's
But is that even possible? Can businesses really deliver on this promise of personalization at scale?
That's the challenge. And that's where AI can help. AI can handle huge amounts of data, find patterns, make predictions. It can do things that humans simply can't do manually. So by using AI, businesses can create personalized experiences that are both efficient and effective.
So once again, it's not about replacing humans with machines. It's about finding that sweet spot where humans and AI can work together to create something better.
Exactly.
Well, I think we've covered a lot of ground today. We've explored the power of personalized AI, talked about the potential benefits and challenges, and even pondered some of the bigger philosophical questions.
It's the great deep dive.
For our listeners, we hope this has sparked your curiosity and got you thinking about how personalized AI might play a role in your own lives. Whether you're a business leader, a tech enthusiast, or just someone who's interested in the future, keep exploring this topic, keep asking questions.
The future of personalized AI is something we're all creating together.
And on that note, we'll wrap up this episode of The Deep Dive. Until next time, stay curious and keep diving deep.